The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Move. Stand still. Move.
Decide, picking a direction on instinct.
Hi. It is time to play more Slay the Princess and do a genocide run. During my Homicide playthrough, I'm going to always pick the slaying option, never pick any pacifist options, and at the end of the playthrough, pick the ending where I don't go with the shifting mound or the princess. That'll be all 3 endings. That's going to be my 3rd ending. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and comment below. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Let's get into it. Homicide playthrough.
You're here to slay her.
I actually am this
you
time.
don't-
Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution!
That's the spirit.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hey, I think I'm here to slay you.
You must have the wrong address.
I've never seen that dialogue.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
I have never seen that dialogue. Oh my god, that's so fun. Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess.
What?
That's hardly relevant.
But it is relevant.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Nope, she doesn't. Go back upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying another word.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here. You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Ooh.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation.
I don't think I've ever done this.
Okay. If we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
Ooh.
Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm.
Oh my god.
Its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Wait, what? Explorer, hello? Explorer, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Do you think we can start over? She's lost an arm. I'm locking her down here and letting her bleed out. Let's finish this. I'm gonna say hello. Hello?
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Ooh. Let's finish this.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her.
I don't see her.
Where is she?
Investigate the arm or close the door behind you. So somebody in a comment said that I should leave the blade upstairs, go back and get it, and then lock the door behind me. So I think this is the option that they were talking about, close the door behind you. But I kind of want to investigate the arm. Yeah, I'm going to investigate the arm.
As you step towards the severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet behind you, soft against the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs.
That's what the stairs look like from this angle? Oh, wow.
You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead. She slams the door behind her before you can make it to the top of the stairs. The lock clicks into place.
Oh my god, she got out and she locked me in the basement. This is so different than anything I've done.
No!
Thanks for letting me out. I'd return the favor, but I think we both know that I can't trust you to let me stay free.
With those parting words, the princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. You're stuck here, alone.
Did I accidentally find another pacifist option that I could have used in my pacifist playthrough?
It can't just end like this, right?
I think I accidentally did another pacifist option. Oh my god.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. You don't know how much time passes before the end, but eventually, it comes. The world ends, and you end with it.
Oh my god, I found another pacifist option. Ah! That is hilarious. I thought I was completely done with pacifist options and I'd already seen them all. But there was a pacifist way to get to the witch. I've only ever gotten to the witch by slaying that princess. We got to the witch in a pacifist way. Oh my god. Wait, can I actually turn around and leave? Because I haven't talked to the entity yet.
Well, you're the boss.
Opportunist, hi.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Turn around again and leave again.
Really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me, but fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Am I just gonna get the
What's going on? Where are we?
Am I just gonna get the stranger again?
I like it. Seems like it's got great acoustics.
The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag, claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Is this the same dialogue that I got when I did the stranger, or is this different? This is a nightmare. Wake up. Embrace the thoughts constricting you. Let's see what happens if I say this is a nightmare. Wake up. It's not. Chapter 1? Wait, what?
You're on a path.
Oh my god! This game is so cool! That was so fun! I'm back in chapter 1, so I'm gonna very quickly do exactly what I did to get to the witch, and we're going to go slay the witch. Oh, okay then. So I did absolutely everything the same, except close the door behind you is my only option now because we just saw the other path. So let's close the door behind us this time.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Come on out, let's get this over with.
I can wait. I'm very patient.
Venture into the shadows.
You step into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor.
Oh, okay.
The ferocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade. It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense, lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood. I suppose you just lacked the will to fight back. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Huh. This is not what I expected to
Everything goes
happen.
dark, and you die.
Oh! Alright. A new princess, the beast. Ooh. Proceed to the cabin.
She will lie, she will cheat. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature?
Hunted. I think this is the first hunted chapter that I've ever gotten.
I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell. That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe. The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time. Wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay. Let's take the blade. I said that I would ignore the mirror during this playthrough because I've never ignored the mirror before. I want to approach the mirror because I really like hearing what the voices say, but I'm going to do something different and I'm not going to approach the mirror at all during this playthrough. So let's take the blade and go downstairs.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement. Oh, did you see that? The mirror disappeared anyway.
The door to the basement
Ooh.
creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
Ooh.
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit
Whoa, look,
pit.
there's plants.
The
Oh,
walls are
this basement is
obscured by
cool.
impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
Very cool. It's usually a window on the wall, but now it's a skylight on the ceiling.
The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
I mean, she's definitely right there. I see her tail.
You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess. She is certainly not just a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear
Ooh.
between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
Oh my god, look, you can see her through the leaves.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified.
Oh my god.
I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Move. Stand still. Move.
You lunge aside, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her.
That is not what I expected her to look like. Are those wings up there?
Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and
Oh,
your gaze meets
wow.
hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
What do you want? We don't have to kill each other. Okay, no, we're not doing that in a Homicide playthrough. Stop hiding and show yourself. I was sent to kill you because you're a threat to the world. I'm starting to believe that's true. Run for the stairs. What do you want?
I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Don't ask her what she wants, just slay her. Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She's just a princess. Don't overthink it. She is clearly not.
But why? Why do you want to kill me?
Why does anything kill anything else? She needs to.
I didn't say I wanted to kill you.
Wait, what?
It sounds like she wants to do something even worse. What she wants only matters if she wins, and you're not going to let that happen. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
How exactly are we supposed to take back the momentum here? Survive. Wait for her to strike and hit her back. Play dead. Stand still. Wait for her to strike and hit her back.
This isn't going to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive. If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you tighten your grip on the blade and lash out.
That sound effect is crazy.
Cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you. You're sent sprawling, and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness. Ha! Look at that! We wounded her, and she wounded us. Bad trade.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery.
Oh crap.
You collapse to the floor, and she wastes no time before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines, spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor. The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was. Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
We're not dead, But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3! Woo! I love when I get a chapter 3. That hardly ever happens.
Path in the... Yeah, we are.
Stubborn.
This time we're not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and we're winning. You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly. She didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger? When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you. Great, so you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done. Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out.
Narrator is the reason we're stuck in this situation.
And how do you intend to do that? We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows. Well, no complaints here. Now hold on. We're not just gonna let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we? He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead. You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do.
That is so cool looking. This is the first time that the cabin's ever been covered on the top, I think. One time during the Stranger chapter, there were walls around it. But this is like completely covered and kind of enclosed in jungle plants. This is cool.
We've already been over the plan. I'm not sure that use violence counts as a plan. It's a better plan than you had last time. I don't like this, but I'll try to keep us breathing.
No, that's Paranoid's job. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Holy crap.
Again,
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior,
God.
you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all.
Oh, look. The blade is in a stump. That's cool. And the door is gone. It's just a mirror. Oh, I love this cabin appearance.
The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump. A pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. We're not fighting a monster without a blade. Even if it's not a very big one. Is no one going to mention the mirror? What are you talking about? There is no mirror. It's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement. He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us.
Ooh.
If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and be done with it.
Take the blade.
Yes, take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. One step closer to ending this.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair. You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique. That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. It's so grimy. Maybe we can wipe it clean and finally get a look at ourselves.
Smash it!
You bring your fist crashing down into the open hole leading to the basement, throwing yourself off balance and tumbling headlong into the pitch black. If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now.
Ooh.
There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend.
Cool.
It smells of mould and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs.
Oh, she's not going to talk to me.
No entity threatens violence or pleads for safety.
Okay.
Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
I'm gonna do what Hunted said. Say nothing and silently proceed down the stairs.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole.
Huh.
There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
That's not what I expected at all. I expected more plants.
It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is.
We do? No, we don't. Staying quiet, are we? We don't have to do this. Step into the shadows, ready to fight. Step into the shadows and try to lure her out. Step into the shadows, ready to fight.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. There, she's about to strike.
Woo!
With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows.
Oh my god.
Swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment. See? I told you. We needed to assert our might. We needed to prove to her that she can bleed too. She'll doubt her every move now. With even more ferocity than before. But that voice in your head wasn't wrong. Within that ferocity, there is also hesitation. Not much, but enough. Not a word is spoken between you and the princess as you exchange blows in the dark. The glint of bloody claws and fangs, the flash of wet steel. In the pit, all of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your heart.
Ooh, I love this picture. I love the eye trail over there.
Reaches a climax. And...
But he doesn't respond. Oh, okay. This is so different than I expected. The princess and I just exchanged blows and then the narrator disappeared. We haven't left the cabin or anything. What is going on? But he doesn't respond. Eyes glance at you from the untextured threads of a world unraveled. Am I free? They ask. I don't know. I didn't think you were. What? But you do not have an opportunity to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. It's like it's mocking us. Let's just stay still.
The narrator's gone.
It is. Does that mean the world ended?
I don't know how. We were still in the cabin basement, but I guess so.
It hasn't ended. We're still here.
The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
I think I'm supposed to look at that mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. That thing reeks of death.
Ooh.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Ignore him. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. It's you. I really wish they didn't just loop and I got different mirror reflections, but oh well. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Whoa. So cool. Approach her. Wow. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel. This one is consumed by instinct, a predator pushing those around her to adapt. She will make for a bold heart. She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself. But she is only a voice.
Oh, wow. I didn't even notice. Look, her tail is over there. So it looks like she has a tail, she has wings. So she's kind of Sphinx-like, but kind of different looking than a Sphinx.
Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater.
Ooh, okay, here we go. Attack the entity. I've never done that, and I'm gonna do it. Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Okay, I'm going to try destroy your body. You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
You won't.
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Well, I'm gonna end the video here. That was so cool. We got a chapter 3. So that was awesome. My favorite part of these new chapters was the appearance of the cabin outside. I thought it was so beautiful. And then it was so cool inside with like all the plants and the tree stump and everything. And then she was like a mythical beast that was kind of like a sphinx. Besides the woman all made of knives, I think this beast was the least human she's ever been. So that was really awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and comment below. That's one vessel in our genocide run. Bye.
The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Move.
Picking a direction on instinct. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling.
That is not what I expected her to look like. Are those wings up there?
If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and be done with it.
Smash it!
You bring your fist crashing down into the open hole, throwing yourself off balance and tumbling headlong into the pitch black.
This one is consumed by instinct, a predator pushing those around her to adapt. She will make for a bold heart. She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself, but she is only a voice. Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater.